Let's talk about something that has quietly run so many women's lives for years: dieting. If you're a woman in midlife, I'm willing to bet you've spent years, maybe even decades, being told your worth comes from shrinking yourself. You've been bombarded with rules, points, calorie charts, shakes, powders, approved food lists, and a whole lot of shame dressed up as motivation. And if you've ever felt like you failed a diet, let me flip the script for you right now. You didn't fail the diet failed you. Dieting isn't designed to empower you, it's designed to keep you stuck and buying the next promise. And in midlife, restriction becomes even more damaging. Hormones shift, metabolism changes, stress hits differently, and the last thing your body needs is to be starved, punished, or micromanaged. Today, we're talking about why your body rebels against dieting, why your metabolism slows down every time you restrict, why willpower is not the problem, and most importantly, what to do instead. This episode is about liberation. This episode is about truth. This episode is about finally breaking up with the bullshit so you can nourish your body in a way that actually works. If you're ready to stop fighting with your body and start partnering with her, keep listening, because this conversation will change the way you see food and yourself. Welcome to the Love Your Naked Ass podcast, the Midlife Rebellion edition. I'm your host, Kimberly Riggins, health and life coach, holistic nutritionist, and your go-to bullshit detector for all things midlife. If you've ever rolled your eyes at the phrase aging gracefully, you're my kind of rebel. Because midlife isn't about slowing down. It's about showing up, speaking up, and maybe flipping a few tables along the way. So grab your coffee or your cocktail. I'm not here to judge. It's time we raise some hell, laugh a little, and love our naked asses again. Let's do this. When I first started working as a personal trainer, and then later as a holistic health coach, I saw the same painful pattern over and over and over again. Women hopping from trend to trend like professional dieters. Keto, carb cycling, juice cleanses, low fat, no carb, no sugar, fasting until they were basically feral. They came to me exhausted, frustrated, and convinced the only way to get results was to restrict more and work harder. And I'm thinking, shit, you're already restricting too much. Your body is screaming at you. They were training like beasts and eating like birds, and still not seeing results. They thought they were failing, but the truth? The diets were failing them. And here's the craziest part. Even with all of my knowledge, 20 years later, midlife still sucked me into the same damn trap. I cut carbs. I tried keto. I found myself calorie cycling. I even tried juicing. I bought all the supplements. And guess what? None of it gave me the sustainable results. I'd lose a few pounds and then my energy would crash. My mood would tank. My digestion would freak the fuck out. And my hormones acted like rebellious teenagers. It didn't make me healthier. It made me unstable. Eventually, I realized I wasn't losing weight. I was losing my sanity and my metabolism. The moment I stopped restricting and started nourishing my body again, everything shifted. My energy came back, my moods leveled out, my digestion improved, and my body finally started responding in a sustainable way. Not because of a diet, but because I stopped fighting myself. Is it easy these days? No, it's not. Your body has definitely changed, but it can be done. Let's talk about the damage of the diet culture. Diet culture is one of the biggest mind fucks in a woman's life, especially in midlife. It tells you to eat less, to try harder, to fear carbs, to count everything, and just to be smaller. But hormonally, physiologically, emotionally, dieting in midlife makes everything harder. Here's why. Estrogen drops during this time, which means it makes fat loss way more challenging. Your muscle mass decreases, which means that lowers your metabolism. Your cortisol increases, which means that causes more fat storage, especially in your midsection. For me, it's right around the belly button. I always know when I'm stressed. Restriction triggers survival mode. Your body is literally clinging to fat to protect you. Dieting doesn't balance hormones, it destroys them. Dieting doesn't speed up your metabolism, it slows it down. And dieting certainly doesn't create freedom, it creates obsession. So why does the diet cycle always fail? Here's the typical cycle on how it goes, right? We restrict, we lose a little weight, we hit a plateau, our cravings skyrocket, sometimes we binge, then we feel guilty, and then we start over on Monday. Sound about right? This is not willpower, ladies. This is biology. Your body is not misbehaving. She's protecting you. You can't hate your way into a healthier body, and you can't punish your way into peace, and you can't restrict your way to sustainability. Here's the real solution, one that most women don't want to hear. It's all about nourishment. Nourish, don't deprive. Here's what I know. Your midlife body wants protein. It wants fiber, healthy fats, whole grains, enough calories, hydration, stability, regular meals, balanced blood sugar. Not restriction, not starvation, and certainly not chaos. When you actually nourish your body, you have the power to increase your energy, reduce your cravings, improve your sleep, balance your hormones, build more muscle, support metabolism, and feel way more grounded. This is the real secret. And it's not a secret at all. It's just inconvenient for the diet industry. So let's talk about your action step. I want you to go 1 week, just one. Please bear with me here. If you are a chronic dieter, I want you to go 1 week without dieting. So for the next 7 days, no diets, no restrictions, no good or bad foods, no calorie counting. Instead, I want you to build balanced meals. I want you to eat when you're hungry, stop when you're satisfied, support your energy, and nourish your body consistently. Just 1 week. Notice how you feel. Your body will tell you everything you need to know. And I'm putting it out there. I know it sounds crazy, but if you need help with those 7 days, reach out to me. I promise I will get back to you and we'll have a quick chat. So, remember, you don't need another diet. You don't need another reset. You don't need another detox. You don't need another round of self-criticism. You just need nourishment. You need some balance, consistency, and above all else, self-trust. Dieting is a punishment. Nourishment is power. Midlife is not your downfall. It is your rising. Okay, Rebels, before we wrap up, I have a couple announcements. The first thing I want to share is today I turn 50. Yes, 50. I cannot believe it. I am halfway through my life because, I plan to live till I'm 100. And instead of hiding from it or pretending this chapter isn't happening, I've decided I'm stepping fully into it because turning 50 isn't my ending. It is my rise. But the most exciting news, to help celebrate my 50th birthday, I am opening up something for you. I've been quietly building it behind the scenes for several months, and it is now officially here. It is called Rebel Royalty. It is a monthly membership for midlife women just like you who are done with dieting, starting over, and doing it all alone. It's about food, strength, hormones, mindset, and confidence without the pressure, perfection, or punishment. So if you've been thinking and listening, I don't need another plan, I just need support, then this space was made for you. Founding membership is open for a brief period of time. And as a founding member, you get closer access to me, a say in how this space evolves, and the locked-in pricing for as long as you stay. So if this feels like the next right step for you, I'd love to welcome you in. You can check it out and join us over on my Substack channel, Rebel Midlife. But don't worry, I'm going to drop the links in the show notes and make sure you have access to everything you need to learn more about it. So here's to turning 50 and to officially launching Rebel Royalty. Welcome to the rebellion. And one last thing before I let you go, because I always end with what's coming next week. So next week, we're going to continue the conversation all about mindset. We're going to break down the narrative that women fade or lose relevance over 40 because I just talked about it. I'm proof that that's not true. Here, we rise, we expand, and we claim what's ours. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'll talk to you soon. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Love Your Naked Ass podcast, the Midlife Rebellion edition. If you're loving the show, be sure to smash that subscribe button, drop a rating, or leave a review. Because we're not here to tweak the old narrative. We're here to torch it, rewrite it, and make damn sure every woman knows midlife is her prime. Don't forget to join me on Substack at Rebel Midlife, where we get raw, real, and a little rebellious about what it means to thrive in this chapter. I'm Kimberly Riggins, signing off with this reminder: midlife isn't a crisis, it's your comeback story. Catch you next time, Rebel.